Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm just here to tell you, I mean, you're probably going to see me run the same squad I've run almost every time. So prepare yourself for that. Prepare yourself to taste my blade. I do think cockroach can make a difference here. Perfect, perfect. This ain't the sold bananas. This ain't the Kin's Organic Food Market, okay? This ain't SeaWorld. This is as real as it gets. I'm on a boat. Buddy, don't you ever forget. Only they didn't say buddy. No guaranteed level. No guarantee. Somebody run. Can somebody do some eigenvalue mathematics and tell me whether in this unique situation it's better to freeze something you only have one of than it is to have 1/3 of your shop frozen and possibly get the thing that you have two of already? Anyway, I mean, I guess we don't need that because this worked out beautifully for us, but hear me out here. Sell me, buy me, sell me. You already know where I'm going. Buy me, sell me. I will not be... Oh. I will not be giving my porcupine broccoli, by the way. Don't even ask and do not get it twisted. So we're gonna go crazy mode. This round might not be great, but this is like one of the few opportunities we have for a buy-sell this week. I don't really feel like we had the tools necessary for a buy-sell. Holy cow, we're gonna draw. But an early level 2 shrimp is a different story. It might even be better to just do this first. Just so that we know that this sale will definitely go to... Well, I guess we don't mind if one of the sales goes to the shrimp. It's just... Oh. We didn't want to see that. Let's put it that way. But we should be doing buy-sell on almost everything, I think. No lemur is a knock, but I mean, you can't just keep adding units to the squad, you know. At some point, you got to take something away. As you can see, a lemur is quite effective in these contexts. I can't really be mad at you. It's what I ran like my last 3 runs in a row. I'm still mad, so it doesn't really make sense to me, but don't hit this guy any more than you have to, okay? Very nice. This time, we will be running none sales, but we'll definitely sell a snail next time. I got a little scared. I'm going to admit, like Sting, I almost lost my faith in you on this one. Now, would I sell a flea to try to get as many sales up or as many HP ups as possible? I probably would, yeah. Okay, we're getting nothing that has a benefit. But we are getting, in aggregate, we're getting 4 HP every time we sell a unit. But I feel like not enough of that HP is making its way to the unit that actually needs the HP. Can I get a +2 on that, or do you disagree? It's nice that our shrimp are doing so well. Like, they got a lot of defense. But like, can we get anything that has a benefit on sell? We literally cannot. Well, like, none of these units are worth buying as is, so I'm not sweating it, but like, it's kind of a slap in the face in some ways. You're a good sellable. You're even a half-decent sellable. Okay, we did nothing that round. That's the sort of thing, it'll sting you for sure. I think this round was a nasty one for us. I think we've fallen behind a little bit, but we are on 5 wins with 4 life, so there's plenty of time to bail out of the skid. Should I have combined you? I don't know. I got to think about that. Give me my level. Give me a moose every time. It really does seem to work like every time, though. Okay. Buffing the other shrimp is an act of war. Now, what do we need? You already know. I should have done it earlier. Holy cow. They've got it figured out, man! No, 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 no. High HP unit plus fortune cookie, and then you leave it in God's hands. It's science. It's an interesting setup we got here. You got to work with me for a second. I'm going to do this. It's basically like a 2-cost chocolate. Now, is our shrimp going to accomplish anything else? Moose, can you work with me a little bit here? The alpaca has like almost as much HP as our flamingo, and it literally just got here. She doesn't even go here. We do need the moose to level. We don't really care about the shrimp leveling, just being honest. We could sell it. We could also just put a fortune cookie on it, and it might go sicko mode. Level 2 skunk kind of tempting. You know what? It's hard to get rid of this lad, but I'm trying something new, okay? Thank you, alpaca, for your service. We got it from here. We have to pill it this turn, because otherwise we'll lose access to the pill. We have 3 excess gold, brother. Just chill out. Oh my god, give me a skunk. Those aren't pillows, and that's also not a skunk. So, honestly, I would buy you just because you cover up equipment, even though you might end up stealing some buffs. I'd rather you didn't. And there's nothing we could do about the fortune cookies. You stole 1 buff. I'm not mad at you for stealing 1 buff, okay? We may regret the day we sold our shrimp, but I just want you to give me some credit if it does work out. That's it. I just, in the interest of fairness, okay? Has 7 wins with 3 lives to play with. It's very nice. You've got a skunk in there as well. We're going to give it a try. Thank you so much. We can run 2 skunks for now if we got to. Freeze tier 1s. Give me a fortune cookie. None fortune left beef. But a level 3 skunk is such a perfect counter to guinea fowl and hedgehog teams, of which I fully admit I am one. Well, you know what Oppenheimer said. Now we're all sons of guns. And I'm feeling that right now. We're on 8 wins. 10 seems very plausible to me here. That's a level 3 skunk. Definitely beats 2 level 2s most of the time this week, I think. We're still looking for fortune cookies. We're still looking for tier 1s. Potato, I'm not sold on potato with this squad. Fortune cookie, I'm feeling mighty nice. And honestly, though it may drive you crazy, I would run 4 squatted here rather than buying a unit just to shove in there and then they steal some buffs from our moose. No thank you, sir. No thank you. 4 squatted with a fortune cookie. Emu has lived. This is bad for business. Come on, come on. Do your fortune cookie. Do your fortune cookie attack. He's going infinite. Note to self, we are not beating Emu Sabertooth. That's something we should keep an eye out for. Emu Sabertooth, he's going infinite. Word to the wise. That's a good looking run. It's a little late for us to pivot, but you may want to consider that one yourself. How about building up a tiger to skunk him up? Well, hang on. Sorry, I may have been a little rash. It is what it is. I did not mean to be so rude. It was not me. It was my food. It just popped up to say hello, and now it's going back down below. Okay, that's nonsense. There's space. Whatever. Get owned. Okay? We take these. That's only win number 9. Okay, I got a little overly cocky. I'd like to apologize. It was all meant in service of satire. I mean, potato could kind of go crazy on you too, but I think you're going to... The pita most of the time should work. Like, you should live, at least. Okay, guinea fowl on 1 HP is a dream come true. Panther on 28 is not. Holy cow, we got there. Never mind. We're doing okay. We're doing A-okay, brother. We're doing fine. Okay, there's a 10-piece for you. I'm telling you. Nobody was debating it, but in case you were, Moose can get you there. It feels good to start getting consistently pretty good results this week. Let me be like a juicy piggy. I can't imagine a giggling president. It's not an office where you're supposed to have a sense of humor, okay? I think I finally figured out the early game. The early game is basically... The most important thing in the long term with respect to how much you can affect it in the early game is getting levels. If you can get levels, if you can get a level, 2 would be nice, but if you can get 1 level on turn 3, you got a real chance at giving yourself some momentum. Other than that, cockroach maxing is a viable strategy. After that, take whatever unit you get on level up. Yep. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just a guy. I'm sorry about all this. I'd be inclined to think that we could probably make a snail work, even though it shouldn't work immediately. And I'm actually going to move my own porcupine back 1. We'd like our higher attack unit to be able to take out lemur. Now, that time there wasn't a lemur, but if there were a lemur, I think that would be the right call. Now, we switch it up if we get our own lemur. Go ahead. I would give up on the Marmoset level up dream, which is actually a Marmoset level up nightmare. I'm feeling totally okay about this. Now, I'll admit, for right now, multiple cockroaches is probably better in terms of our chances of winning like this round than running like 1 big cockroach, because you spread out the attack a lot more, and attack is very precious this week. But I think I got a good thing going here. I mean, it's not doing anything anyway. We might as well have a 4-4, honestly. I think both skunk and eel can do some good stuff. I know we got a pill frozen, but the only other thing I'd be looking for is a peach. So I don't mind halving our chances of finding a peach in order to heavily maximize our chances. Okay, you just be honest. I give you all credit in the world. You got the best team at this level I've ever seen, I think. More power to you. Let me get a garlic press. And you know what this means? This means our snail is actually going to pop this round. You've made a grievous error, sir. I don't think we care about the cockroach leveling. Oh, my Lanta! I wouldn't, like, do a double sell or anything, but if we lose the next round, we'll be like... Maybe there's some snail potential here. Thank God. We'll probably still lose, but thank God that the skunk exists, man. It has at least given us... We won because of the skunk. Apologize to the skunk. We beat a huge guinea fowl with garlic. Freeze me. And honestly, you just keep stacking for now. One day we're going to get a crow, or we're going to get a level from a blobfish. I know the pill is still frozen. We'll unfreeze it once organic chocolate exists. It's quite a nasty eel. Yeah! I just can't believe it. Oh, man. I'm not selling my snail at this point. Give me a lemur. I'm not selling the snail, man. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. Nah. You're going to give me something at some point. No moose. Not a hyena man this week. I'll wait around. And let's just keep our skunk potatoed up. We'll wait around, get the pug level, and see if we can't get something popping. The heck was that? It feels good to... conquer this weekly is probably not the way to phrase it. Because it sounds, like, irrefutably braggadocious. Unfreeze. I'm going to try cat maxing. But compared to where we were at a few days ago even, this does feel like we haven't mastered the weekly, but we at least got to some level of ability that allows us to have some fun with it, which is not that was not where we were the day that the weekly came out, let's put it that way. And the builds are not really diverse, but I'm having a great time. It's just a testament to the goodness of the game, I would say. I'm just being 100% with you, okay? At some point, it's the first time in forever we're going to forego moose, by the way. But at some point, this snail is going to pop for one round, possibly, and then you'll all be sorry. Now, what are we going to do with a level 2 cat? I would say stew and orange could make up for not having a moose. We're probably cooked on this one, though. I would say this is cooked, yeah. You know, we should go emu saber-tooth, man. Give me one right now so it doesn't fall out of my purview. I mean, I wish that you had just gotten somewhere a little faster. You haven't, though, so I almost think you sell it. I don't know, that means the pug is very disposable, too. You have a saber-tooth, and you have great chances to get an emu, man. Okay, sell me. Buy me. You shouldn't have done it like this. Well, maybe you should have. You had to do it at some point. They didn't give me an emu. I'll still... You gotta take the porcupine, because it minimizes... Well, I guess we just want it, now that I think about it. I was gonna say it minimizes the cost of what you went for, because you get to sell 2 things into it. But really? You screwed me? After everything we've been through, you screwed me? You better buff the saber-tooth. That's all I'm saying, okay? I mean, I really don't want to buy peaches, man. Any chance you could hook me up with a freaking... It's gonna buff the snail. Any chance you could hook me up with a freaking stew or an orange or something? Fortune cookie also, but I'll just admit I wasn't paying attention. They might have given us a fortune cookie, bro. I lived. I died. Okay. Well, you know what? We're in a tricky spot. I will also not be buying food this time. One day... ah! One day we're gonna buy some frickin' food and this cat is gonna pop, bro. No, not the same team. Come on. Guest again? You think alone? Think again? It's alright. He's more powerful in frickin' death than he was in life. Let's go! Okay, now the snail can probably go. I still can't give up. I legitimately said probably. What did I just sell? What did I just sell? I'm having a brain problem right here. I just sold my cat. It was funny. I swear I'm not just saying this as cope, okay? To put it in the parlance of our modern times. That might have been the right idea, considering I literally never used it anyway. But I do find myself wanting to buy another. Okay, freeze this. We need... What do we need now? I don't want to talk about it. I'm getting rid of you. I'm buying a lemur. It's psychotic. I think we need... A level 2 emu would be nice. And then to have your... Yeah, I was just going to say to put a potato or a pita on your saber-tooth, and then certainly a potato on your emu would go really hard. So hopefully we can make that happen. But I think it's fair to say I probably don't deserve this one. On the other hand, sell me. It takes you to 4. We can't quite make you work. I wish we could. Hey, nice to see you. Just in time. You know, I mean... You never know. No snipers? Oh, hang on, hang on. We're not entirely cooked. We're cooked. Yeah, we're so cooked. I had fun with this one, though. I definitely think there was a 10-piece residing in here if I didn't sell a level 3 cat for no reason. But hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. I'll see you next time. See ya!